My favorite definition of innovation is disobedience with a happy ending. And I think that that's something that is already in the culture and the DNA of Colorado College. There's often a focus in innovation programs on ideas into action, ideas into action. We're taking a step back from that and saying, how do students get to ideas? What are the soft skills or the spaciousness that they need to feel confident even bringing those ideas forward before they think about how to make them actionable? So the main learning outcome that I'm talking about is creative confidence, the ability to step into the darkness and figure it out, or ask the right questions or build the right team to figure it out without knowing the how or the why up front.
Because innovation doesn't just start with, okay, now we're going to invent something. You know, you have to be involved in a creative process, and you have to know something about creative ways of thinking in order to get to the point where you're actually ready to innovate.
And instead of, oh no, if I can't climb this rock wall, or if I don't find the perfect solution to my problem, that's failure. Instead, you define failure as not having tried at all.
One of the programs that we piloted this fall is called the RISK Project. And we took 17 freshmen to our alternate campus, Vaca, in the San Luis Valley.
We were actually the first group to go. It's all about taking risks, being vulnerable, discovering oneself.
And we took away their phones. We didn't allow them to bring their computers.
So I was there to engage the students in creative exercises and what it means to take creative risks. And we did some outdoor exercises facilitated by our outdoor learning staff.
It made me feel comfortable enough to say, you know what, here's my strange solution to this problem, because I knew that I was in a space where my ideas were going to be respected, in a space where other people were doing the same thing.
The student evaluations were really, really positive. Students said, I will carry this with me for the rest of my life. We can start to think about embedding the foundation of these themes in our first year's experience so that they can utilize them throughout their time at CC. It's exciting to be here at the beginning of these thoughtful conversations of how the program translates into a physical space.
We need a very unique building, one that is in itself a creative space that breaks a lot of rules. The presence of it will stimulate creativity.
We can expand the idea of innovation here and not just graduate innovators or entrepreneurs, but rather change makers.
We could be an inspiration to others. We're not isolated out here. If we could serve as a model for other schools to improve their performance, then yes, we should do that.
Immersive experiential learning is already what we do really well, so we're poised to realize some opportunities that other institutions cannot, redefining our culture's definition of success. That success for us means graduating students who have the tools to lead holistic, balanced lives full of well-being with work that has meaning. The big question for me is, can we institutionalize choosing curiosity over fear? These students are our future leaders. They are the ones that are going to push us into the next level of expansion. We have a responsibility to invest in cultivating these soft skills that we know they're going to need when they leave this place, enter a rapidly changing world that is largely uncharted.
What an exciting time to engage with the college, and we need that help. We need expertise, we need skills, and we need philanthropy. So let's get going.